When it's 40 or 50 degrees below zero, you can't blame a guy for taking boiling water and blowing off a little steam, watching it instantly turn into snow and ice.
Russia is a land where the extraordinary is just part of everyday life. The country is filled with peculiarities and curiosities that defy conventional explanations. From the monumental statues of Catherine the Great to the remote outpost of the Diomede Islands straddling the international dateline, Russia is a place where the bizarre and the extraordinary coexist in fascinating ways. There's a lot to unveil as we explore 20 weird things that only exist in Russia. Number 20. Radioactive Lake. Nestled in the Chelyabinsk region, Lake Karachay is the perfect reminder of the perils of human negligence. Despite its tranquil appearance, this body of water has accumulated 12 to 15 million curies of long-lived radionuclides, such as cesium-137 and strontium-90. Radionuclides, once discharged into the lake, unleash a cascade of deleterious effects on both the environment and human health. Initially, these radioactive elements dissolve in the water, and from there, they are swiftly absorbed by sediment and microflora. This turns bottom sediments into secondary sources of contamination. So how did the lake end up being so badly contaminated? Well, the primary reason is the dumping of radioactive waste into Lake Karachay. This is nothing short of a disaster for people as well. Radionuclides can infiltrate tissues, organs, and bones with ease. Strontium-90 and cesium-137 can linger in the human body for up to 3 decades. Strontium-90 targets the skeletal and hematopoietic systems, while cesium-137 wreaks havoc on muscle tissue, culminating in the onset of radiation sickness. Despite efforts to mitigate the lake's hazards, the specter of contamination looms large. The threat of radionuclide migration persists, with the potential to taint ground and groundwater reserves. Contamination of groundwater beneath Lake Karachay, expanding at an alarming rate of 100 meters per year, only adds to this ongoing peril. The repercussions extend far beyond the confines of Lake Karachay. Contaminated water poses a direct threat to neighboring water bodies, such as the Mishaliak and Teka rivers. The possibility of radioactive substances infiltrating these vital water sources is too real and too dangerous to ignore. The results? From widespread soil contamination to the poisoning of drinking water with cesium-137 and strontium-90, the fallout of such an event would be nothing short of catastrophic. Number 19. Yuri Kuklachev Cat Theater. The Yuri Kuklachev Cat Theater, or the Moscow Cats Theater, offers a one-of-a-kind spectacle that delights audiences of all ages. Founded nearly 3 decades ago by the legendary circus performer Yuri Kuklachev, this feline extravaganza showcases the extraordinary talents of a troupe of cats, captivating spectators with their original and astonishing acrobatic feats. What sets this theater apart is its seamless integration of nonverbal storytelling, vibrant colors, and exhilarating performances, all brought to life by the graceful movements and playful antics of its furry performers. Each show is filled with jaw-dropping stunts and heartwarming moments that leave audiences spellbound. The founder, Yuri Kuklachev, entered the world of cat training rather unexpectedly, spurred by the discovery of an abandoned kitten in a park. As a seasoned juggler, flying gymnast, illusionist, and clown, Kuklachev embarked on a mission to train cats. Through patience, dedication, and a deep bond with his feline companions, he transformed them into bona fide stars of the stage. The cats of the Moscow Cats Theater are cherished members of the team, receiving royal treatment that includes a dedicated entourage comprising a veterinarian, kitty caretakers, and personal stylists. Kuklachev's devotion to his furry superstars is evident in every aspect of the production, from their meticulous training to their well-being on and off the stage. Keeping the family tradition alive, Kuklachev's son Dmitry serves as his father's principal assistant and the co-creator of the show. A renowned expert in staging cat stunts for Russian television, Dmitry's expertise adds an extra layer of magic to the performances, ensuring that each cat's talents shine brightly for all to see. Yuri Kuklachev has earned recognition as a national treasure in Russia and a beloved figure on the international stage. With over 80 countries under his belt and a plethora of prestigious awards to his name, including the People's Artist in Russia and the Golden Clown Crown in Canada, Kuklachev's contributions to the world of entertainment are truly unparalleled. Number 18. Vodka Museum. Vodka is synonymous with Russia. Embedded within the fabric of Russian society, vodka holds sway over pivotal moments in the lives of its people. From joyous occasions like weddings to somber events like funerals, vodka serves as an indispensable component, symbolizing communal bonding and shared experiences. Vodka, for the Russians, is not just a beverage. Throughout history, it has been a form of currency, a tangible representation of value in a society where cash was scarce. During certain epochs, a bottle of vodka wielded more purchasing power than traditional currency. Moreover, vodka permeates the linguistic and folklore tapestry of Russian identity. Enter the Vodka Museum, a testament to the multifaceted role of this ubiquitous elixir in Russian life. Nestled in Moscow, the birthplace of vodka in the 15th century, this museum offers a comprehensive exploration of vodka's rich heritage. Here, visitors are greeted with an array of artifacts ranging from antique vodka bottles to the original distillation apparatus, alongside archival documents and regal portraits illustrating the beverage's storied past. With meticulous curation, the museum endeavors to fill a scholarly void, shedding light on a subject often overlooked in academic discourse. By showcasing vodka not merely as a drink, but as a cultural artifact, the museum invites visitors to delve deeper into the nuances of Russian history and identity. For foreign visitors, the museum offers a unique lens through which to glimpse the essence of Russian society. Through the shared experience of imbibing vodka, individuals from diverse backgrounds can forge connections with Russian culture. Number 17. Birch Juice. Birch juice is far from being just a quirky curiosity. It may not seem like much, but it holds a special place in Russian culture as both a nostalgic childhood treat and a source of vital nutrients. While it may seem unusual to some, for Russians, the birch tree is not merely a national symbol, but also a reservoir of this tasty drink. In the post-war era of the USSR, when nutritious foods were scarce, birch juice emerged as a popular and accessible beverage. Rich in vitamins B6 and B12, it was lauded for its health benefits, promoting shiny skin and hair while offering a refreshing thirst quencher. Its popularity soared as it became a staple in many households, particularly during times of scarcity. For many Russians, birch juice evokes fond memories of childhood and simpler times when fizzy drinks were a rarity. Its unique flavor, described as sweet yet distinct, holds a special allure that transcends generations. Even today, some Russians enjoy introducing foreigners to this unusual beverage, inviting them to experience its singular taste for themselves. Traditionally harvested in the springtime, birch sap collection is regulated by Russian law, ensuring sustainability and environmental protection. Careful extraction methods, such as making small incisions in the bark, preserve the health of the tree while yielding the sweetest juice. This precious liquid, with a shelf life of only a few days, is often used in various culinary and cosmetic applications, from soups and syrups to facial toners and hair rinses. While pasteurized versions are readily available in supermarkets, purists insist that nothing compares to the fresh, untamed flavor of birch sap straight from the tree. The next time you visit the country, be sure to check it out. Number 16. A monument to enemas. Yes, you heard that right. In June 2008, the global spotlight shone on the Russian spa Mashuk Aqua Therm as it unveiled a unique monument. Weighing 770 pounds and standing nearly 5 feet tall, this monument pays homage to enemas. It's the only one of its kind in the world. Crafted by the skilled hands of local regional artist Svetlana Avakova, the bronze statue features a large bulb held aloft by 3 cherubs, drawing inspiration from Botticelli's renowned painting Venus and Mars. The decision to immortalize such an unconventional medical procedure is deeply rooted in the spa's surroundings. Situated in a region renowned for its abundant mineral springs, Mashuk and similar spas have long served as havens for Russians seeking solace and remedies for various ailments in the therapeutic waters. Through the whimsical motif of cherubs wielding an enema bulb, the monument not only celebrates the spa's distinctive offerings, but also pays homage to the rich tradition of healing and rejuvenation. Number 15. Patriot Park. Have you ever been to a military Disneyland? Well, Russia has one. Also known as the Patriot Park, this sprawling theme park and exhibition ground showcases military hardware amidst a supposedly family-friendly atmosphere. However, it also attracts international arms dealers. Opened by Vladimir Putin in 2015, Patriot Park was meant to be a vital component of Russia's military patriotic education efforts, aiming to instill a sense of national pride and militarism in the country's youth. Spread across over 4,000 hectares, the park boasts an impressive array of military vehicles, including Soviet-era aircraft, helicopters, and around 350 tanks from various nations. The Patriot Park offers a range of attractions. The Military Tactical Games Center provides opportunities for families to engage in military-style exercises and simulated urban warfare using airsoft guns. Additionally, a shooting range allows visitors to channel their inner Rambo, while children can partake in quick classes on sabotage. Hungry guests can refuel with military rations at the park's canteen for an authentic dining experience. Meanwhile, souvenir hunters can visit gift shops stocked with an assortment of memorabilia, from Joseph Stalin fridge magnets to Vladimir Putin iPhone cases and military-themed apparel. Located in Kubinka, some 33 miles from central Moscow, Patriot Park welcomes visitors Tuesday to Sunday. Ticket prices range from 400 to 500 rubles. If you're planning to go, be sure to check the weather beforehand, as most exhibits are outdoors. Additionally, foreign visitors may be required to provide a copy of their passport upon entry. While Patriot Park primarily caters to military enthusiasts, families with younger children can have a great time at the adjacent zoo. Number 14. Lenin's Mummy. Who said all mummies are from Egypt? Russia has one of its own, and it's just as iconic. The preservation of Vladimir Lenin's body is a matter of dedication for the Russians who see the man as their savior. It is also a remarkable feat of science, spanning nearly a century of meticulous maintenance and experimentation by Russian scientists. Initiated in 1924 following Lenin's death, the endeavor to preserve his body initially faced significant challenges. Embalmers had to contend with the aftermath of an autopsy that had already severed major arteries and blood vessels, complicating the process. Despite these obstacles, researchers at the Lenin Lab persevered, developing innovative micro-injection techniques to ensure the preservation of Lenin's physical form. Over the years, the preservation methods employed by the Lenin Lab have evolved, incorporating a range of solutions and treatments to maintain the body's appearance, flexibility, and suppleness. From submerging the body in glycerol and formaldehyde baths to meticulously sculpting artificial skin patches and eyelashes, every detail is attended to with painstaking precision. The research efforts that go with it have also yielded unexpected medical applications. Techniques developed for maintaining Lenin's body have influenced advancements in skin transplantation methods and even led to the creation of non-invasive tests for measuring cholesterol in skin tissue. Despite facing funding challenges in the post-Soviet era, the Lenin Lab continues its mission, ensuring that Lenin's body remains a symbol of Russia's scientific prowess and cultural heritage. From its humble beginnings to its lasting impact on medical science, Lenin's perfectly preserved body reflects the enduring legacy of a revolutionary figure. Number 13. Bunker 42. The Bunker 42 was originally constructed in 1955 as the command post of the strategic nuclear forces of the Soviet Union. Today, it is a tourist site that reminds visitors of the tense era of the Cold War. Nestled beneath Taganka Square, this anti-nuclear underground facility spans 7,000 square miles and plunges to a depth of 65 meters. Visitors get to enjoy an immersive journey through history, with excursions offered by the Cold War Museum. You can delve into the riveting narrative of the nuclear confrontation between the Soviet Union and the United States, and gain insight into the construction techniques that shielded the bunker from the devastating effects of atomic explosions. For those intrigued by Stalin's enigmatic legacy, the Cold War tour also presents a captivating exploration of his office. Alternatively, the declassified tour unveils intriguing facts through a documentary on the Cold War. Both tours culminate in unforgettable special effects, including simulations of nuclear bomb explosions and missile launches. Now that's a sight you can't miss. Number 12. Fort Zverev. Built by engineer Konstantin Zverev in the 1870s, Fort Zverev stands today as a haunting testament to a bygone era. Amidst its ruins, remnants of machine gun mounts, bunkers, and rusting water tubes evoke a sense of eerie desolation. However, what truly sets Fort Zverev apart is its basement area, where a harrowing event unfolded in the 1970s. A fire, fueled by a Russian alternative to napalm stored within, erupted with ferocious intensity. Temperatures soared to over 2,000 degrees centigrade, melting the brickwork above and giving rise to a chilling spectacle. The inferno transformed the basement into a surreal landscape, where red brick stalactites now hang ominously from above. It kind of reminds one of a cave interior. Today, Fort Zverev is the perfect reminder of its tumultuous past, gradually receding into the Russian countryside alongside its surreal subterranean creation. The northern forts are located near Kronstadt. They are accessible via the subway station Chernaja Rechka, or Black River. Visitors can then take a minibus to Kronstadt and proceed onwards. Winter is the best season for exploration, as ice allows for easy foot travel across the lake. Alternatively, you can hire motorboats in Kronstadt for transportation. Number 11. Soviet-era Arcade Museum. Who doesn't like arcade video games? Well, the admiration for these machines also permeated the Soviet society. The roots of the Soviet-era Arcade Museum lie in the rich history of arcade gaming in the Soviet Union. From the mid-1970s to the 1990s, arcade machines served as a vital form of entertainment for the Soviet populace. These machines were not just sources of amusement, they were symbolic of an era, reflecting the technological and cultural landscape of the time. Arcade machines were found in various locations, including gaming halls, parks, cinemas, hotels, and even young pioneer camps. These camps, where children spent their vacations, often featured arcade machines. The museum offers more than just entertainment. Here you can look through a window into the past. By playing these arcade machines, visitors can delve into Soviet industrial design, technology, and engineering achievements. Each game tells a story, shedding light on how these machines were produced and the innovation behind them. The journey of arcade gaming in the Soviet Union traces back to 1969 with the establishment of the Soyuz Attraktion Association. The organization sought to study entertainment industries worldwide and adapt foreign experiences for Soviet audiences. A year later, a Soviet delegation visited production facilities and amusement parks in Japan, Germany, and the USA, laying the groundwork for what would become a thriving arcade culture in the USSR. Today, we can witness the history of arcade gaming in Soviet-era Russia firsthand. For the museum authorities, preserving and showcasing this collection is not just about nostalgia. It's about preserving a piece of history and celebrating an era. Number 10. Monk Lama Dashi Dorjo Itigilov. You might be wondering, what can be so unusual about a monk? Well, hold on, this is good. The Buddhist monk Dashi Dorjo Itigilov officially passed away 90 years ago. However, he continues to intrigue and perplex observers to this day. Born in 1852 in Ulzadobo, Itigilov has been the subject of legends of divine origins among monks. Despite his mysterious beginnings, Itigilov's journey led him to become a revered figure within the Buddhist community, renowned for his teachings and reputed miracles. However, Itigilov's saga took an unusual turn with his passing in 1927. His last will dictated the exhumation of his body after 30 years. However, his body was unearthed prematurely 28 years later during a hurricane. This sent a wave of awe among those who witnessed the sight. The apparent preservation of the body was just too perfect. He had flexible joints, elastic skin, and warmth around the heart. Subsequent exhumations, including one in 2002, revealed further anomalies. The body remained remarkably intact, with internal organs and eyes showing no signs of decay. Forensic analysis indicated characteristics like those of a recently deceased person, while skeptics suggest natural explanations for Itigilov's preservation, such as high bromine levels from legume consumption and self-induced anabiosis through meditation. Believers cling to the notion of divine intervention or miraculous phenomena. In any case, Itigilov's body continues to captivate both religious devotees and scientific researchers. Number 9. The Baga Crater. Situated in Russia's Far East, the Baga Crater has garnered attention for its colossal size, stretching over 1 kilometer long. Drone footage offers a mesmerizing glimpse into its depths, revealing irregular surfaces and small hummocks at the base of the depression. This massive crater, often referred to as the cave-in by locals, emerged in the 1970s due to the melting of permafrost underground, triggered by deforestation a decade earlier. As the world's largest permafrost crater, The Baga Crater serves as a stark reminder of the rapid warming occurring in Russia. Scientists warn that Russia is experiencing warming at a rate at least 2.5 times faster than the global average, leading to the thawing of the long frozen tundra covering much of the country. The release of greenhouse gases stored in the thawed soil poses significant environmental challenges. Known scientifically as a mega-slump, the Baga Crater is viewed as both a tourist attraction and a foreboding symbol of danger. Researcher Nikita Tananayev emphasizes the potential hazards associated with the crater's expansion, predicting that similar megaslumps will continue to form as temperatures rise and anthropogenic pressures increase. Thawing permafrost has already caused damage to infrastructure and ecosystems across northern Russia, with wildfires exacerbating the situation. Residents have witnessed the crater's rapid growth firsthand, expressing concerns about its proximity to inhabited areas. The exact rate of expansion remains uncertain, but scientists are alarmed by the enormous quantity of organic carbon stored beneath the crater, which will be released into the atmosphere as permafrost continues to thaw. Number 8. The Diomede Islands. Positioned in the Bering Strait between Alaska, United States, and Chukotka, Russia, the Diomede Islands are a unique geographical and temporal anomaly, consisting of the Big Diomede, or Tomorrow Island, and the Little Diomede, or Yesterday Island. These islands straddle the enigmatic international dateline. Named after the Greek explorer Diomedes, the islands were sighted by Danish navigator Vitus Bering in 1728. When the United States purchased Alaska from Russia in 1867, Little Diomede became part of the United States, while Big Diomede remained Russian territory. A boundary line was drawn between the islands, creating what is known as the ice curtain. Life on the Diomede Islands is challenging due to their remote location and harsh climate. The local Inupiat community on Little Diomede has endured for over 3,000 years, facing extreme weather and limited resources. The Minot population relies on hunting and fishing for survival. The locals are also highly skilled in ivory carving. The Big Diomede has been devoid of a permanent native population since 1948. Instead, it hosts a Russian weather station and border guard troops. Despite its harsh conditions, both islands serve as a testament to human resilience and adaptation. Number 7. The Lena Stone Pillars. Did you know that Russia has its version of the Stonehenge? These are the Lena Pillars. Traveling to this monument is a challenge in itself. You start with a 6-hour flight from Moscow to the Siberian city of Yakutsk, costing around $800. Upon arrival in Yakutsk, you must undertake a 3-day upriver boat trip with a local guide to reach the Lena Pillars. This will set you back $500. The Lena Pillars, a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2006, feature natural rock formations rich in fossils and ancient organisms. Here, researchers can marvel at the significant fossil record, dating as back as the Lower Cambrian era. The area has also yielded fossils of mammoths, bison, woolly rhinoceros, Lena horses, and reindeer, alongside evidence of ancient human life through rock paintings and manuscripts. The long and costly journey is worth it if you appreciate these offerings. Number 6. The Fallen Monument Park. Also known as Art Museum or the Park of the Fallen Heroes, the Fallen Monument Park houses mutilated busts of Stalin, Lenin, and Dzerzhinsky, alongside other Soviet statues. There is a small entrance fee to access the park. These monuments, once symbols of communist ideology, now stand as remnants of a bygone era. What sets this park apart is its juxtaposition of communist relics with clusters of contemporary art, creating a fascinating blend of past and present. Visitors can explore the park's diverse collection of sculptures and installations, each with its own story to tell about Russia's tumultuous history and evolving identity. You can wander through its open-air galleries and contemplate the significance of the artworks on display. However, the future of the park remains uncertain due to ongoing development in the surrounding area, raising questions about its preservation and continued existence as a cultural landmark. Number 5. Valentina Tereshkova Monument. Valentina Tereshkova was the first woman to travel into space, so naturally there is a monument celebrating her. Located in her hometown of Yaroslavl, her monument commemorates her historic spaceflight in 1963. Tereshkova's accomplishments have solidified her status as a national hero in Russia. Born into relative obscurity, Tereshkova's life turned around when she was selected from a pool of over 400 candidates, to become the first woman in space. On June 16, 1963, she orbited the Earth 48 times during her nearly 3-day mission, solidifying her place in history. Despite her reluctance for media attention and the demands of her public life, Tereshkova's popularity remains strong in Russia. She also served as a member of parliament for President Vladimir Putin's United Russia Party and has been recognized with prestigious awards for her public service. Over the years, Tereshkova has remained a symbol of Soviet and Russian achievements in space exploration. Her contributions to science and her pioneering spirit continue to inspire future generations, underscoring the importance of international cooperation in space exploration. Number 4. Conception Day. No, that's not a joke. In Ulyanovsk, Russia, the regional governor Sergei Morozov has implemented a unique initiative to address the country's demographic challenges. Declaring September 12th as a day of conception, couples are granted time off from work to focus on starting or expanding their families. This aims to boost birth rates and combat Russia's declining population. Participating couples who welcome a baby 9 months later, coinciding with Russia's National Day on June 12th, stand to receive various rewards, including money, household appliances, and even cars. This initiative has witnessed a growing number of participants and an increase in births. While some view it as a proactive step to encourage family growth and create a positive atmosphere within communities, others raise concerns about the potential trivialization of childbirth and family planning. Despite mixed reactions, participants appreciate the initiative's support for families, particularly in rural areas. Number 3. Monument to Catherine the Great. Not many people get to be called the Great in world history. Queen Catherine's title was thus just as well deserved as it was rare. The monument to Catherine the Great stands as a testament to the revered empress's legacy in St. Petersburg. Unveiled in 1873, it symbolizes her significant contributions to the city's advancement, particularly in education and governance, earning her the endearment of its residents during what came to be known as Russia's Golden Age. Crafted by the finest sculptors and architects of its time, the monument portrays Catherine in regal attire, holding a scepter and an olive wreath, symbolizing her authority and benevolence. Surrounding her are delicately carved figures representing prominent individuals from her reign, including military leaders, politicians, and intellectuals. Situated in a picturesque square off Nevsky Prospect, the monument's location is emblematic of Catherine's enlightened rule. Among the dignitaries immortalized on the pedestal are renowned figures such as Alexander Suvorov, Prince Potiomkin, Ekaterina Dashkova, and Gavrila Derzhavin, each contributing to Catherine's illustrious era. Number 2. The Bubble Baba Challenge. The Bubble Baba Challenge takes place on the Ob River, offering participants a hilariously unconventional twist on the traditional swimming race. In this race, competitors are tasked with swimming across the river with an inflatable woman. The race spans a distance of 100 meters, during which swimmers must navigate the currents of the Obi River while ensuring that their inflatable companions stay afloat. It's a test of both swimming ability and buoyancy control. The Bubble Baba Challenge has a playful and light-hearted tone to it, and participants embrace the absurdity of the event with enthusiasm and humor. Spectators gather along the riverbanks to cheer on the swimmers, adding to the festive atmosphere. Despite its humorous premise, the Bubble Baba Challenge also presents genuine challenges for participants. Navigating the river currents while towing an inflatable object requires strength, skill, and determination. Swimmers must maintain their focus and balance to prevent mishaps or capsizing during the race. The race has gained attention both locally and internationally for its unconventional concept and spirited atmosphere. Participants come from diverse backgrounds, ranging from serious athletes to casual enthusiasts, all united by their willingness to embrace the whimsical spirit of the Bubble Baba Challenge. Number 1. Oimyakon. Oimyakon is the coldest inhabited town on Earth, where the temperature can plummet to bone-chilling extremes that defy imagination. Despite its name, which translates to water that doesn't freeze in Russian, Oimyakon experiences average winter temperatures of around -58 degrees Fahrenheit or -50 degrees Celsius. The lowest recorded temperature in Oimyakon was a staggering -96.16 degrees Fahrenheit or -71.2 degrees Celsius in 1924. Life in Oimyakon is a constant battle against the elements. Water pipes freeze and burst, rendering indoor plumbing impractical. So residents rely on outdoor bathrooms, even in the most frigid conditions. Cars must be kept running continuously to prevent vital components from freezing. Naturally, gas stations also operate around the clock. Survival often depends on traditional remedies like Russian tea or vodka to stave off the chill. Locals rely on a diet of frozen raw fish and meat, including horse liver, to sustain themselves through the harsh winters. Despite its inhospitable climate, Oimyakon has its moments of warmth and community. During the short summer months, temperatures can soar to 96 degrees Fahrenheit or 35.5 degrees Celsius. Each winter's end also brings the Cold Pole Festival, a celebration of local culture and resilience featuring traditional activities like dog sledding, reindeer races, and ice fishing. Well, that's all for now. If you loved this video, be sure to check out this other one on your screen. It will blow your mind.